And the introduction the contest chair sent me was just like a table topic. Name, Khamar Basha Shaik, the man of inner conflict. I hope that's not the topic today. Name, Khamar Basha Shaik, the man of inner conflict, software engineer, Oman, 11 years khalas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our very, very brief contest chair, Toastmaster Khamar Basha Shaik.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony, for such a small introduction about me. Toastmasters and amazing guests. Welcome to Area 11 Table Topics Contest. The winner of today's contest will move from here to go back to his home and his club to celebrate his win. You got me? At the same time, the winner of today's contest will represent Area 11 in the Division C contest, which will be held on 16th March 2019 at Golden Oasis. The contestants, the judges, timers, ballot counters, and sergeant at arms have all been briefed earlier about the contest rules and procedures. I confirm that all the contestants have indicated that they are eligible to participate. Our chief judge for today's contest is DTM Alex Grasta. Now, the rules. The first rule. All contestants receive the same topic. Since it requires a confidentiality, all the members will move out from the room except the first one. Each speaker will deliver 1 to 2 minutes talk with a grace period of 30 seconds. Any speaker speaking less than 1 minute or more than 2.5 minutes will be disqualified. The green light will indicate at 1 minute, the yellow light at 1.5 minutes, and the red light at 2 minutes. The red light will remain on until the contestant has completed this speech. No additional indication will be provided for the contestants. There will be 1 minute of silence between the contestants for judges to complete their tallies. Before we begin, everyone, look at your mobile. Please check is it silent or in vibration mode. I'll give 30 seconds for that. Done? Good to go, thank you. Now, the contestants will be introduced as follows. The contestant name, the topic, and the contestant name. The speaking order for the contest was determined earlier by having contest draw for position. The order for the contest will be contestant number 1, Srinath. Since all contestants have unique name, we will be using first name only. Contestant number 2, Venugopal. Contestant number 2, Venugopal. Contestant number 3, Rekha. Contestant number 4, Asif Kasmani. Contestant number 5, Ashwini. Contestant number 6, Tom Syriac. And contestant number 7, Lisa Lee. There will be only 7 contestants who are participating in table topics contest. Can we have a big round of applause? Thank you. Are there any questions? Now, are you ready, Area 11?
Yes.
Only this side. Are you ready, Area 11?
Yes.
Now, I would like to invite Chief Judge to bring me the topics first. Yeah, I'll. let me ask you one thing. Who is the newest member of Toastmaster here in this venue? The newest member. So, Chief Judge saying I need to pick up. It's my privilege. Thank you.
The contest chair to pick the topic. Before it used to be contested, they were normally picking up the first contestant, but the new rule is very clear. The contest chair has to pick the topic.
Yeah. I was saying if any new guys can come and he can pick, we can give chance. But as Chief Judge saying, so I got the privilege to pick the contest. Now, may I request Sergeant Rams to escort all the contestants out of the room except the first one. Sergeant Rams, please take their mobiles while escorting them. Sergeant Rams. Now, the first contestant, Srinath. Contestant number 1, Srinath. Your topic is, if you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It will begin with you. I repeat, if you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It will begin with you. Contestant number 1, Srinath.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Good evening. And the judges. If you don't care yourself, then you cannot care of your neighbors. And any change should start from you and within you. This is the best topic and the message which I carry in my day-to-day life. Wherever I work, whoever I talk, I'll say, first, you judge yourself. You should have control on your things. Just for example, in my office, I have been a group of 4 or 5 people. When we are working, there's always passing the blame to somebody else. Then I used to ask one question. First, let me tell you, have you done your task rightly or not? Let us forget about what the client will give comment, what the boss will tell, what other will tell. You tell me you know what to do. Just have a sincere faith and tell me, have you done it rightly? That's it. The problem solved. Almost 80% of whatever be the miss is rectified. The next part is going to the client side. When the client told, oh, I have reviewed your document and there are a few comments. Please update and release. That's it. But unfortunately, 90% in any company, even my company, I observed, when a deliverable has to go, first and foremost, the mistake we do is we don't accept what I've done. I'll say, see boss, I've done it perfect. That's it. Then when the client was, what is this document? Bullshit. You have to repeat it. Then the immediately comes, so the client is not good. He's not deep his activity. He just want to push and he just want to comment. And my question is simple. If you have done your activity rightly at the right moment at the first point, that's it. You have a right to question him. But now, since you are not done, you are failed. So I would like to convey and conclude that first you check your actions and then try to analyze. Back to Kate.
We have 1 minute of silence. Contestant number 2, Venugopal. Contestant number 2, Venugopal. Your topic is: if you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. I repeat: if you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. Contestant number 2, Venugopal.
Good evening, my dear judges and fellow Toastmasters. I fully agree with the topic. My manager, who is currently my line manager, he used to say this. I will take a small example of it. One time, we both went to one Salala trip. We paid a coffee shop bill of 500 paisa and we bought a water bottle of 100 paisa. Then, subsequently, after coming back to the office, I was not claiming that. And he asked me, when did you claim that bill, what you spent of 600 paisa there? I said, no, it's a small amount. Then he said that, remember one thing, if you have not taken care of that your personal belong of 600 paisa, how can I trust you to you take care of a 6,000 or 1,000 real expenses what you are spending on a client? That is a very wrong approach. So if you start from yourself, I observed a couple of years after, he even won't leave 100 paisa of his personal. At the same time, he won't leave a 1 million outstanding from the client. So this is the approach. If this approach is there, soon he has joined as a manager, now he's become a group director, and I joined as an engineer, I became a project manager. I believe if I follow this approach, all the companies in business, personal life, everything we will get a succeed and we will be a successful person in life. What do you contestant?
We have 1 minute of silence. Next contestant is Rekha, contest number 3, Rekha. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. I repeat. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. Contestant number 3, Rekha.
Good evening, Toastmasters. Success is not the end, and failure is not the fact. It all deals on the courage you need to beat the success, to reach the success. I'm married for past 12 years, and I was going to office, coming back, cooking for the kids. The same I was doing for 10 years. I realized, what am I doing for me? I'm going fat and fat. I'm getting sugar, BP, everything. How can I improve it? Then, I don't have any physical exercise except just cooking, walking, that's it. You will not imagine, with my hard work, I joined for running marathon and I did 5 kilometers. I cannot even run for 1 kilometer in my school days when I was young. But now, at 30 plus, I can run a marathon. I did a marathon. So it is for me. So health is very important. So I am very happy that I am doing my passion. I have joined Kathak because it is my lifetime passion. So whatever it might be, so tomorrow is not promised. Only you have today. We will do today by prioritizing our goals. Over to you, Constance.
Can we have 1 minute of silence? Contestant number 4, Asif Kasmani. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. I repeat. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. Contestant number 4, Asif Kasmani.
Contest chair, to Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Good evening.
Good evening.
If you don't care for yourself, you cannot take care of anything. It begins with you. It is right technically. The concern is, however, I am concerned for others. However, I am careful for anybody else. However, whatever responsibility I have, if I decide to fulfill, today I have to go to do this, today I have to do this, in future, whatever responsibilities I have. But most important thing is, I have to be fit, I have to survive, and I have to live. If I am not able to take care of myself, then how can you expect for me to take care of others? If I am thinking of inspiring anybody in my lifetime, whatever it is, but unless I take care of myself, I take step forward and I don't do that, if I'm not able to do, how will I do? Let's say, for example, one of my best friend, he went for a swimming. Then what happens was, he was not able to swim. He went into the deep water and just went inside. But I had a concern for him. So what happened was, I went there and I tried to get him back. That was there. But ultimately what happens is, if I have to take care of with somebody, I have to make myself enough socially, or whatever it is, people may think of caring by finance or whatever it is by help, but ultimately it all depends, start with me only. So I totally agree. Over to you.
May we have 1 minute of silence? Contestant number 5, Ashwini. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. I repeat, if you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. Contestant number 5, Ashwini.
Contest chair, panel of judges, and my fellow Toastmasters. Coming from my last year, which was my most troublesome year, because I had to leave a place of comfort and a place of solid work and my friends, for me to be closer to my family here in Oman was not so easy. I thought maybe if I cared for them, to be beside them, it would be easy. That's when I learned. First, care for yourself. Are you sure you want to take this decision? Will it make you happy, or will it make somebody else happy? As the saying goes, happy mind is a happy life. So we need to take care of ourselves. Even at work, we take care of our colleagues, we take care of our boss. Where does it end? Does it stop? You go home, you take care of your family, you take care of your parents. Does it stop? No. I'm not saying that it's bad to take care of others, but don't lose yourself in the middle of all that. You have to be happy. You have to take care of yourself. At the end of the day, when you go back to your bed, you should be happy. You should be satisfied. And that is what is most important today. Contest chair.
May we have 1 minute of silence? Contestant number 6, Tom Syriac. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. I repeat. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. Contestant number 6, Tom Syriac.
It all begins with you. Contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, and dear friends. It's a very true statement. I was born in a very, very ordinary family in Kerala. We were farmers. My father was a farmer. When I was in the 6th standard, my brother, who was a teacher at that time, told me, there's an opportunity, there's a scholarship examination. If you're willing to work hard, you might make it because you have the potential to do it. He bought me one guide, which was called the Manorama Scholarship Guide. I still remember every word in that guide I had by-hearted in a period of 6 months' time before the exam took place. I was fortunate to get through the examination and get a scholarship to study in a public school in India. Fellow Toastmasters, my dear friends, it all begins with you. If you do not take care of yourself, the chances that you can take care of other things in life are very limited. Whether it is your personal life, it is your professional life, it is your family, it is your friends, anything and everything. It all begins with you. I'm sure each one of us who are here in Toastmasters would have realized it over a period of the last few years. We have all been part of Toastmasters movement here. Those who take care of their actions, they are the ones who really succeed. And they are the people who also show way for other people, whether it's in your club, in your area, or in your division. So it's a matter of you, and it all begins with you. So always keep this in mind. The success, what you achieve by doing yourself, is what you will also propagate for other people to achieve. Contest chair.
May we have 1 minute of silence? Contestant number 7, Lisa Lee. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. I repeat. If you don't care for yourself, you will not be able to take care of anything. It all begins with you. Contestant number 7, Lisa Lee.
Sometimes it's really hard to take care of ourselves, especially as a mom with little kids. The saying of take care of yourself or you can't take care of others sometimes seems absolutely impossible. Contest chairs, my fellow Toastmasters and judges, have you been there? Have you been to the point where you say, I need to take a break, but I can't? But then once you take a break, you realize, hey, this was really good. I remember one time when I had 3 young children and I had a now ex-husband who was a hotel husband, I called him, because he was a marketing rep and he was gone most of the time. So even though I was married, I didn't have help from a spouse. He was home about 4 days a month during the week. And that made me be the person who was responsible for everyone else. And there was one time that my youngest son, Zachary, I went into his bedroom and I said, how many times do I have to say, pick up your Legos? And he goes, until your voice sounds like that. And I realized I had taught my children to only listen to me when I yelled at them, and I didn't want to be a yelling mom. So at that point, I dedicated myself to Saturday mornings were Lisa's mornings. That means I went to yoga, I went to Zumba, I went to anything I could to get physical activity, and I did. And when I went home, after doing the shopping, after picking up the laundry, after filling the gas tank, but when I went home, I was a really good mom. And I think that's really important for young parents to realize, especially, that we can be better parents when we take care of ourselves first. But even once our kids are grown and they've left the nest, it's still really important to remember, if we take care of us, we can be better for the whole world.
Please.